Hi everybody, thanks so much for coming out. My name is Madeleine Hoofnagle. I'm a double major anthropology and psychology here at the University of Iowa. I actually don't work in a lab. This research I do by myself and for fun for some reason. So, alrighty. When I first started getting involved in the community of video gaming, what I immediately took interest in was the genre of horror survival. It's undergone several changes in the past several years, including the incorporation of new patterns and devices to scare the player. Unfortunately, the literature that I encountered when I attempted to look deeper at this game genre was very scant and superficial, where they kind of dismissed the themes that we were seeing as pandering to the teenage ego. I disagree with that fundamentally. Basically, what I think we're seeking here is an opportunity to approach our fears without actually any danger of harm, which is really fascinating. We're actually looking to get scared. I based my analysis off of these video games off of the 5 basic fears originally outlined by Carl Albright. He hypothesized that these 5 fears were what we based our more complicated fears off of later in life. The 2 that I found most often occurring was the fear of mutilation, which is our fear of pain, sickness, or deformity in some way, and secondly, our fear of loss of autonomy, which is loss of control of ourselves, our environment, or not enough understanding of our environment in order to survive. The 3 games that I looked at with the most interest were, first of all, Slender, in which you're chased around a dark forest by a faceless, gangly creature. No fun. Secondly, Five Nights at Freddy's, in which you're a night security guard at a Chuck E. Cheese-like institution where the animatronic dancing animals come after you. Also not fun. And finally, of course, Outlast, in which you're an investigative journalist looking into a string of unusual incidents at a local mental hospital. The themes that I identified in these video games most commonly was, first of all, dark. You can see that it's very dim and dark here, and of course this plays on our fear of loss of autonomy, our lack of control over our environment. Secondly, a restricted space and vision in which you don't have a full understanding of your environment because you're looking through a limited scope. You see that in Outlast when you're looking through your video camera, videotaping your environment. And secondly, in Five Nights at Freddy's, where you understand your environment through a series of video cameras security cameras, and you don't actually leave your office the entire game. You're stuck there. In conclusion, according to my research, I think that this genre deserves far more attention than just dismissing it as a pandering to the teenage ego. Again, we're looking to get scared, and that speaks a lot to us as a society. Thank you very much.